Hello?
Hello.
Hello. How's everyone doing? We have a Holy. We have me.
It's us. Hello.
It's 2 different colors.
Yeah, that's usually.
Really?
Yeah.
I've never seen that.
And now it's another.
Squeeze!
Swoosh.
Squeeze! Different background. We have we have the bookcase, my new and improved bookcase, with all of the prettiest books at the top.
Of course.
Yes. Because then when I look at it, I can see all of my pretty books first. Yes. I actually have 2 new ones in there, like right from the day.
Also, it's a much better background than it used to be.
It's really nice.
Because it's facing the other direction.
Yes.
Was, it was into a hallway. There was foot traffic.
Yes.
There was 2 doors.
Yes.
And there was a giant light from your kitchen, from your kitchen window.
True.
So
now I'm like lit.
Yes, from that side, from the window, and also from the ring light.
Yes.
I can see you right
Yes.
Yeah, we set up a little light. Don't know. I don't think it does that much, but it's for consistency. Yeah. So when the sun or when the outside light dips down, this is still consistent.
Technically, if we do the light, we should put the things down, but I think 7 put it up for the guests that are coming.
No, we did put it up for us, but I also said, no, you don't have to. And then he did it anyway.
That's
so.
fair. That sounds a lot like him. That sounds a lot like him.
Yeah, right? But how's everybody else doing?
Yes. Or, well, Dragon Wolf in this case. I can just see the Dragon Wolf.
Well, everybody else.
Yes. Abu. It's rather quiet so far.
Yeah.
I'm alright. How about you? I'm okay. I'm tired because I slept on a little cot, and that's not okay.
I'm alright. Also tired, but what else is new?
That's fair. It is you, after all.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a mood. It's the always mood.
Yes.
Understandable.
It's forever tired.
Never enough. I mean, to be fair, never enough sleep for me either.
Goddamn.
I wish.
Actually, I had too much sleep last night. Not tonight, but Friday on Saturday.
Then you were already asleep when Apple was still playing. If you had too much. Because she went to bed at like 2.
No, I was asleep by then. But also, I didn't get up when she did.
That is fair. I mean, that's always fair.
Yeah.
She wakes up really early.
I slept to about like 12, which is 10 hours. But it was too much because I woke up with a huge fucking migraine.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I was still tired.
I'm not telling you. Then I have to wait and see.
Well, you're not going to get a number.
No.
But how many chapters are left? From this one to the end. That's how many.
For a second, I thought you were actually going to say it. I was like, what are you doing? What do you mean?
No.
Meanie, yes.
Yeah.
Bruh. Okay, I'm the meanie, you're the bra. Okay, good to know.
I'll take that.
Unless he means it the other way around. Please. He is the bully flame for a reason.
Oh, I just gave you all the information.
Yes.
From here to the edge is that amount of chapters.
Yes. We will finish it. That's also a fact.
Yes.
Actually, we have.
Yeah, I was going to say. We will
finish streaming.
We just need to.
Oh, that would be a thing, though. Just not the last chapter, and then bring it out as a book. Like, yeah, guys, you can just read the book. That would be horrible. He's like, that's a good idea. Sharky at some point told me how many chapters. I'm going to delete that in our chat.
No.
I may have.
No.
I may have told him in chat. I don't remember.
Confidential information.
Hold on, but I can find it really fast and he can't.
Confidential information.
Do I remember how many
Search.
there were? Was it that many?
Yes.
If I said it, I've said it a few times. Delete. That's one. Delete.
I think that's something else.
This is about Minecraft. Okay, this is
Cool.
good. This is fine. That's the amount of diamonds I was going to get.
You saw it before. Also,
no.
thank you so much for
you.
the sub.
I heard a
Pixie.
little plingy, yes.
I didn't, but that's okay.
Oh, I heard the pling, but I was closer to my computer. So
Well, I may have heard it, but I didn't realize it was that.
that is also fair.
But yeah, thank you so much. Quadruple the squish, and then you said 5? Squish. Fix. Do you know numbers? Squish. Alright. Do you know numbers? Quadruple and then 5?
I don't.
How many is?
Quad is 4.
Yes, good. You know what 5 is?
Quinn?
Quinn.
Huh.
Yes.
I'm getting there. Math.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Rating! Oh my god! 6 people! Thank you so much!
Oh, amazing.
Thank you so much, Mr. Knight. Yabba dabba doo! Thank you so much for the raid. You've never raided me before.
No, because never.
I usually raid you.
Yabba dabba food.
Go eat food.
Hell yeah.
You've probably been streaming for a while, so.
Hello, dude in chat.
See, this is where they all were. They were on night stream.
Yeah.
Night dream stream.
Night stream.
Yeah, both.
Mr. Night stream.
Do be a night raid.
Yes.
Fair enough. I really wish you could stay. Soon, I will tell you when you can start watching again. Because then we start a new one.
Yes.
I'm still not telling when.
You should really catch up and then be caught up on the last stream. That would be sick.
That would be nice. But
That'd
he
be really
wouldn't know when the last stream is. But yes, that would be nice.
Yeah, that's true.
Because we can't say. We just had the whole thing.
Okay, then get caught up before next one.
He's been trying to catch up.
Good.
Nice.
Then catch up before the next one, and then you know that it's before the end.
That is fair. There is
if that is the end.
There is definitely still another one.
Yes.
This is not the last.
There's at least one more.
Yes. I mean.
Well.
Aren't we? In a way. I got work, practice, and streams a lot been going on. Yeah, that's fair. Understandable.
I mean, you should really take your time on it. But.
And you can definitely, I wouldn't recommend it, but you can definitely skip the chat bits, which you can really easily see if you go across the bar in YouTube.
Yeah. You can add that in the description.
Yes.
You could.
I could.
You don't need to.
That's a lot of work.
That's a lot of work.
But you, if you want, you can definitely skip the talking bits. But I will say, I very much enjoy the talking bits often.
It's fun in between banter.
Yeah, even watching it back, I laugh at us.
There have been some moments of watching back my own streams where I could laugh as well at my own stupid jokes. I
always laugh at all your stupid jokes.
I do those a lot.
You're good at them. Yeah. That's the best compliment, isn't it?
Good at stupid humor. Well, that is a compliment. It is what I aim for.
Frollo!
Yes! Story time!
I mean, he did promise to be here, so...
Good,
If he wasn't here... Also, get Momo in here as well. Get Momo as well. Yes.
Plop the Momo
I will
in chat.
put the Momo here.
Yes.
No, that way.
I'll get the second Momo. Right there.
I had to stop open for half an hour already, but Twitch didn't care to inform you update. It was fair.
Oh, yeah. That happens. That happens often.
I mean,
Twitch is dumb.
To be fair, he just told me that Twitch never actually informed him that you were live Friday.
Yeah. Scratch butter. No, if you have scratch butter, you may want to put it in the microwave first.
Scratch, scratch, sneer, sneer.
No, not a scratch and sniff.
There was a dog at the place where we were this weekend, and it was a very, very hyper dog, and he would only stand still for butt scratches.
Oh, wow, nice.
He would run everywhere, and then at some point be like, "Oh, I'm getting butt scratches? I'm not going anywhere."
Oh, yes.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Big bless. Big sneeze.
Yes.
Oh, my hair is great, isn't it?
It's orange.
It's orange. It's very orange by now.
Yes.
Yes. I need the Momo to color it again.
I see no problem in it being orange.
Oh no, it's a lovely orange.
Gesundheit. Thank you.
Not gonna lie. What's the truth? Yeah, I
know,
love
right?
it.
It's perfect.
It's all my bookies. Momo, right now. Nah, I beat you to it.
Yes.
Also, Frog and I really need to meet this dog. Yeah, well, it's almost at Apple's house. It's like very far away. Odin didn't let me pet him.
No, Odin was
He was not okay.
drog. Odin was a little shy today.
Yeah, but Loki wasn't. Last time Loki was really shy.
Yeah.
He wouldn't let me pet him, and now he did.
Yep.
Doggo? Yes, doggo. It was alright. I got a hug from Apple though. And we managed to tear him away from Apple and take him to my house. Yes. Oh, yeah. Well, that wasn't the dog that I meant, because I wasn't actually at their place this weekend. I just went to tear him away from Apple to do this.
To be here.
So
now I'm here.
I was at a birthday party really close to Helmond, so that was really, really nice. It was a black lab combined with something border collie-esque.
A blab.
A blab.
A Labrador.
Just straight up kidnapped Holly. Yeah, but with consent. Apple let him go.
Her consent, not mine.
No, never yours. I know. I wouldn't ask.
It was my consent to get here.
Yes.
But yeah, just next time I'll just take the apple with me.
That's a good idea. Let's do that.
Yeah.
Yes. I mean, to be fair, we kind of already said that the last few streams we're gonna
try. How long can we stall? I mean, it's our stream.
I'm also making noms as we speak. There's chili in the slow cooker. Sounds so good. It's gonna smell ridiculously good at the end of stream. We're gonna be so hungry for like 2 hours before we get to eat it.
Chili, bruh!
Chili!
Yeah! Extra spice chili.
Extra spice, yeah, I put in a lot of chili.
Yes, exactly, Beats. Correct.
Yes.
Yoink.
I happily did it though.
Mm-hmm.
Because I got to hug the apple.
That's the opposite of eating.
I also got two new books because I brought a whole bag of books to Apple's mom and dad. And they bought, instead of just giving me something small back, which wasn't even necessary at all, I said, oh, but you know my book list. And apparently they were like, one is not enough. Let's just do two.
No.
So I got two. I was already hungry. No need to make me even hungrier. I will send a picture later.
They are a big fan of book lovers. So.
It's really nice. I had to shift a few of my books. As you can see, there's one right up there. That shouldn't be laying on top of there because I needed to make space. That's not one of the new ones. That's the one that I made space with.
Yeah.
So the ones that I got new are actually, like, one is, let's see,
somewhere
right over here. I think that's a Cursor Dark and Lily next to the blue one. Next to the hardcover blue one. What?
No.
Yeah, but it's that one. And the other one over here, which I can't reach.
Alright. I can't see it because of this.
So I got A Cursor Dark and Lonely, and, what was it?
House of Salt and Sorrows.
That one. Nice. So, books I want to give away. I can give to Key, Apple, Hope, or Apple's parents. Nice. I mean, if he moves a little in the very last one. So if you move my way. The very last one, that's all of your old books. That's all of the ones that you gave me. And your little jar and the little hat are in the same thing. And my drumsticks, for some reason. Because I needed a space for them. Cute little hat. Please don't let that sit there. It's very breakable.
Yes, it is.
Oh, Vixie, you're making me hungry.
Bronchi. Oh.
I knew that. That's not a weird lunch, Dragon Wolf. There's a lot of people that eat warm food for lunch.
Yeah.
Actually,
My grandparents.
We here in the Netherlands are one of the few people that always eat bread for breakfast and lunches, which, as he just gave a very good example for, older people don't.
Yeah.
There's a lot of older people that still eat the warm meal in the afternoon because it gives you more energy. So if you're working in the afternoon and you eat a warm meal in the afternoon, you're actually more full.
It's also why English breakfast is a thing.
Yeah, I love English breakfast.
You're full for the rest of the day.
Yes.
And then you can go to work and you don't need like a lunch break. You just sit down for a second.
I know, he would like he does.
Yeah.
Something about broccoli. I wonder how long. So it's responding to mine.
There's a growl. God damn.
So before stream, my stomach started growling quite loudly, and now I heard his. I don't know if stream picked that up. That was funny.
So, what I've eaten today in total is 2 cookies. One of those like cake bar things. It's supposed to fill you up.
It is.
And a tiny piece of chocolate.
From all those things, the healthiest was the breakfast bar.
Yeah.
Which is like a cinnamon nutmeggy type of bread bar. For the non-English speakers. Ontbijtkoek for the normal people that do know.
Normal people.
Normal Dutchies. That understand Dutch. You understand.
I understand.
Also, I'm missing like half of the chat, I think.
Yes.
You have in most elderly homes that eat warm during lunch and cold during dinner. I mean, that makes sense, but one of the few countries that eat bread for breakfast and lunch, I thought that was a normal thing. Yeah, I mean, a lot of Dutch people think it's a normal thing, but it's actually not. Can confirm. It was originally for yesterday's dinner, but there was too much, so I cooked it today with leftover gravy. That's really good.
Hell yeah.
I had eggs and bacon and bread for breakfast because I was the one making it for everyone. As I said, I was at a place. It was for a birthday, so it was a big party. It was quite a big party. It's also a very big backyard. They have a lot of land, so we actually were in our tent on the backyard.
Sick.
Far behind.
That's cool.
Yeah, it was. And in the evening, they made a barbecue. I was like, I'm not touching that. Seven can go get my food. And then this morning they put up like one of those gourmet things for breakfast, and they were like, yeah, you can just make your own eggs and bacon. And I started, and then I just kept going because you guys know me. I always make breakfast. It's like the
like a griddle plate.
Yeah.
Yeah, a griddle.
I guess so, but it's not one with the ridges.
No.
So that in my brain, that's the first reason I didn't say that. But yeah, teppanyaki pan.
Teppanyaki.
Basically. But yeah, it was really good. Everyone was so happy that I made it because half of them were hungover. Not a little, but a lot.
Oh, and then eggs and fatty stuff. Amazing when you're hungover.
The two people that did not want to eat were the people that yacked the day before. They were like, I'm not eating, thanks, I'm good.
It's even then, it's just so much better if you do eat something fatty. Especially when you throw up.
Even bread, because it will give you a little bit of a bottom.
No, bread is heavy.
It is heavy. Yeah.
It is heavy, so you don't want to do that when you just threw up. Like when you're hungover, that's fine. If you then eat bread, that's fine.
I mean,
if you threw up, then you don't want to eat bread because first of all, it's quite like coarse, so it will scratch your throat even more, and then it falls into your stomach and fucking clumps up like a ball.
See, what I'm learning here is the one time that I got drunk, I didn't even vomit, so I don't know how it works.
I have almost never been drunk.
I once, and I
think one.
Didn't even have a headache.
Maybe twice, 3 times.
I was the same here? No. But they were happy that I made the food. Just like everyone here always is when I make the food.
Absolutely.
Danes love your bread with stuff on top.
Hell yeah.
It's good.
Bread with toppings.
Sandwiches.
Sandwich.
Is Frog back yet?
Yeah.
Let's start. I want to read.
Finish your fucking sandwich.
I was there when drunk. Yeah, yes, you were. That's the one time I ever got drunk, and he knows. His little brother brought me home. The next morning, I asked his little brother. He's like, "How did I get home? Like, who brought me home?" He's like, "I did, you bitch." Like, oh, no, sorry. Fucking calm down, dude. It was like, "I think your father knows that you were drunk." He's like, "Well, it's a new experience that never happened before." Yes.
For your own safety, yes. You missed it. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
I think me and Momo would be so funny together when we're drunk.
Oh, boy.
But I don't drink enough to ever get drunk, so it's probably not gonna happen.
There we go.
Just gotta pull them out of the air fryer in 4 minutes. Good to go. Cool.
Nice.
You can also just keep your sound open and listen to it.
Yes. Challenge?
Put it on loud.
No. No. Responsible drinkers.
Of course.
Responsibility.
We want you to be here, Gradnix.
I don't know if you are fully capable of it, but responsibility.
That's usually me.
Yes, exactly.
Which is worrying.
Never.
I'm not that responsible.
Make sticker thicker.
There you go. Rattle it. You have to rattle it. You will not come without it. Thicker!
Oh, God. That was a...
Sniff.
That's a smell, isn't it?
Thicker! Come on! There he is. Oh, no. Sweetie. Here. Hello.
Blind boy.
Hello.
Up. There it is. Come on.
Yeah, eat it. Idiot. Yes. Here you go.
Content.
I have trouble following audiobooks unless I can read along. That is fair, actually. That is fair. I prefer to be able to read along as well. I can do both.
I don't mind. As long as I'm not doing something else. Like reading something else.
Oh no, that would be very distracting.
Yeah.
But you will probably need to do something else. Like a game or something.
Well, I could... Usually when I was listening to audiobooks, I looked out the window of the train.
Oh, that's fair, actually.
I didn't do anything else.
I usually listen to them on the bike, because that's the one place I can't actually read a book. Well, in the train I can.
Yeah, you
easily.
could.
Yeah.
But I didn't have those books.
Just listening and playing a witch. You were always a witch. The resident witch.
Yes.
But yes, let's start with the summary.
Alright, summary time.
Yeah. No.
In our last stream, Umbrella finally admitted to the Veed that she was afraid. Afraid that when he goes back to his realm, that they'll make him forget about them again. Meanwhile, she tried several ways of teaching him how to use his wings, while he taught her how to stay in balance with hers. In the end, her fear and anger helped her teach the Veed, and he finally took flight.
He got to fly!
Story.
It's far. I mean, you have long fingers.
Usually I do Control-Shift-R for stuff.
Yeah, that's reset.
That's reset.
You don't want to do that. Well, you could.
But... Slightly farther, but it's really hard to read which one's F5 in your thing.
To me, it's easy because I know where it is.
It's muscle movement. It's muscle memory. For me, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Also, you guys might notice that I'm a little bit red. I've been outside for most of yesterday. I'm a tiny bit burned.
And I'm just white.
Tasty.
I am slightly red.
Thank you, Momo. Momo's very ready.
Perfect.
Thank
awesome.
you.
Nice.
Let's get started.
Hey, perfect. Look at us. Fits.
Yeah. Nice. Chapter 15. As Amarilla and David came back to the party, both of them were out of breath. Flying went faster than walking or running, but it didn't come easy. It took a huge toll on their stamina. Lunera immediately went to grab some bottled water and handed them some.
Did the training go alright? Training went rather well, until Amarilla smelled something and dashed off, so I followed her. What we saw was bad news. A lot of bad news. What kind of bad news?
What did you smell? Amarilla couldn't ignore the hopeful sound in Lunera's question. She looked up at Lunera, and before she said the word, Lunera's eyes became watery. Macaw. I smelled macaw. North.
You guys found her? That's great news. What kind of bad news? The plains of Aratmir are infested with creatures of some sort, and among them is supposed to be macaw.
You're hurt. What happened to you guys? David had to stop me. I got focused on the smell. I didn't see.
You went to the plains?
No, he stopped me before I could accidentally show myself there.
She was about to dash in there on her own. This damage is minor compared to what those things could have done to her.
Ayel tried to look over Amarilla's cuts and forming bruises. It would have been even worse if David didn't catch me from my fall. She batted Ayel's hands away. She wasn't really listening. She was focused on Theoden, afraid he would do exactly as she had done.
All's well that ends well, I suppose. We now know that what Onid prophesied is really true.
Theoden? Amarilla grabbed his arm as he turned away towards his things, indecisively. We will go. Together. We'll have to train first. There were so many.
I wouldn't say it ends well. So many are there already.
Theoden's gaze was set on the forest Amarilla and David had just rushed out from.
Macaw, we're coming for you.
We are.
They have power in numbers, but we have each other. None of us is going down without a fight.
Let's train then. Lunara had been one of the few people that barely participated in training before, so it shocked most to hear her say that.
Yes, whoever wants to, I'm up for a match.
I think Amarilla and David should sit this one out, seeing they just came back from training. Amarilla nodded, not letting go of Theoden just yet. Would you help me prepare some dinner for when everyone is done training? They'll be hungry. There was a residual fear in her that he would leave after all.
Sure, we'll prepare dinner. After dinner, the three of us can train as well. We need to get some archery training.
You're not targeting me again, are you? She looked at him mischievously. The faintest of smiles appeared on his lips.
No. Only a little. I mean, not at all.
Her tone became conspiratorial. We could have David fly around. We could target him instead. Teach him how to dodge at the same time.
I like your thinking, but if this goes wrong, we could be in trouble. Wrong? I'm a great shot, and I'm terrible at dodging. Exactly my point
there. Don't worry, big bro. I'm just trying to cheer Theoden up. And how better than to promise he can shoot you? She smacked his shoulder playfully. Then she dragged Theoden and David to the fire where the provisions were to make food.
So I don't get to shoot him? Damn, I was looking forward to it. Well, the idea is smart. But we need to be sure that the arrows wouldn't do actual damage. Would that be possible?
He picked up a knife and a bundle of roots. As David and Amarilla had been gone, Zurfer had gone around the forest with Lunara to find edible roots, since they didn't have any fresh produce left. Amarilla started cutting a large slab of meat as Theoden stabbed the fire with a fresh stick. Amarilla, who had intentionally pushed at Theoden and tried to get him to smile, looked into the fire and felt the weight of what was to come on her shoulders. A smile plastered on her lips. She knew her friends well enough. Only David would be able to read her eyes enough to know that she was terrified and angry. So she avoided looking at him and kept making little jokes while they made dinner.
About those softer-tipped arrows, I think I can make something with the rags we got laying around. Making the tip soft at the end should make the arrows a blunt projectile. All right, we can make that training work. It's 2 in 1. You get aiming practice, and I get dodging practice. Good idea, Amarilla.
It was meant as a joke. The force of an arrow is so strong.
Then I know I need to learn how to dodge quickly.
Theoden, David, and Amarilla made a hearty stew with the roots and meat. It wasn't as flavorful as it was with normal vegetables, but it would fill their stomachs and keep their strength up. As most people were eating, David grabbed several rags and bandages, and Theoden handed him his quiver with arrows. Are you guys sure this is a good idea?
Should be fine, I think.
What exactly are you doing?
I'm going to shoot David out of the sky. Correct. And to make sure I don't get injured while I'm dodging poorly, we are making his arrow tip soft.
Oh, this is definitely a bad idea.
It was a joke Amarilla made, but after giving it some thought, this may turn out really helpful.
I wish I had kept my mouth shut.
Well, I'm ready as soon as those arrows are done. Almost done. Working on the last one now.
David took a couple of bites from the stew and continued working on the arrows. Theoden got up and grabbed his bow to check the string.
I'm going to enjoy this.
You really shouldn't do this. They're grown adults, Amarilla. They can make their own mistakes.
How many do you expect to dodge properly? My bets are on 0. No, -1. He's gonna get hit by one, which will fly up and hit him again on the way down.
His laugh was loud enough to drown out any other sounds.
Are you procrastinating? Are you chickening out? I'm coming. Keep your cool, Triggerfinger.
Theoden happily took his quiver back and the modified arrows. They walked a little ways out to give themselves some space. Everyone followed to see what would happen, but they stayed a bit behind to keep out of the way. Theoden pulled an arrow, weighted it, and adjusted it to the weight of the tip.
Ready.
David jumped into the air and hovered around the treetops.
I'm ready too.
Theoden pulled his arrow back and aimed for David's torso. As David moved in the air, shifting from left to right shakily, he let the arrow fly. He didn't hit David's torso, but he did hit the right wing. It was mostly due to the added weight to the arrows.
Gotta get used to the weight differences. But good to see him still nice on target.
Theoden knocked another arrow and aimed, adjusting to the weight more accurately. His arrow hit David right in the stomach.
I don't even have time to dodge to either side. Try more of a run towards Theoden, like you're attacking. Maybe the speed will help. I'll try that, sure.
As David charged, Theoden aimed another arrow and hit David hard on the wing, making him twist in his flight and land full force on the ground, several meters away from Theoden.
Thanks for the suggestion. I don't think I'll try that today again.
He brushed the loose dirt off his pants and flew back up. How about just moving a wing instead of your whole body? No, moving a wing will move the whole body. Oh, well, good luck then.
If you know so well, why don't you give him any tips?
Grodnix asked Amarilla. He had clearly been enjoying the fails, laughing loudly. Keep your wings closer together. The running start was a good idea, but don't glide on the full wings. She casually formed the wings on her back and showed the wing positions she meant. It just makes you a bigger target.
I'll try anything. I'm lost on this by myself.
David took another running start from even further away and did as Amarilla showed him. Keeping his wings closer to his body, he pushed forward and got hit in the shoulder by yet another arrow.
It was definitely harder to aim at. Not hard enough. I'm a very good shot. These dive bombs don't seem too hard to hit still. They're quite difficult for me to stay on my target. Last one, then I'm out.
He put the last wrapped arrow in his bow. David took yet another running start, trying to keep his wings even tighter. Theoden aimed carefully, putting most of his effort into hitting the right wing yet again. The wings, he had noticed, knocked David out of the sky. When his aim seemed correct, he let the arrow fly at its moving target. The arrow quivered as the wrapping became loose. The speed and change in weight distribution pulled the arrow out of its aim. It dipped down towards David's shoulder. He pulled on his wing to turn down. It spun David mid-flight, and the arrow narrowly shot right over David's wing. With a loud thump, they all saw it land straight into the trunk of a tree behind David. It turned quiet immediately. David dropped down and used the forest floor to stop his momentum.
That could have been so bad. Glad that was the one that he actually dodged.
He became pale from what could have happened. I told you this was a bad idea. She flew towards David and held out her hand to help him get up. Are you done with this nonsense now?
Yeah, I think that was a good enough test. I can hardly believe I didn't realize the danger until just then.
He looked up at her and grabbed her hand. She sighed. Let's have a look at the damage. She let her own wings disappear, since she didn't need them anymore, and looked his over. The first place Theoden hit was already bruising between the feathers.
Stop fussing over me. I'm fine. You look worse than I do.
Yeah, I guess we were both idiots today.
Well, count me in. I really didn't know that arrow was going to come loose. It's alright. You couldn't have known. Let's just learn from today and act smarter tomorrow.
I think we could all use some rest. I'll keep first watch. I'm not sleepy at all.
I'll let you know when second watch comes in.
He had a sad expression in his eyes. As Aiel started to herd everyone back to camp, Amarilla gently pulled on David's wing to stay behind. What's wrong?
Still not able to fly properly. If I can't dodge attacks, I'll be out of commission immediately.
David, I didn't teach you to fly to use it in battle. I taught you to fly to become whole again, to find your halo. You're a good fighter on the ground, and if you need to escape, the wings will prove a good help. Keep them hidden for as long as you can.
You're right, sis. I won't need my wings, unless I need to get away. Thank you.
Come on, get some meditation. I'll come wake you when I get tired. Chapter 1. Me.
Hello!
I saw a lot of stuff happening.
Yeah, that was Fixie calling people saucy.
It fits with my hair, the color. Curry. That's a good combo, though. I don't mind.
It's pretty decent.
Frogs and avocado dressing. BW used the hot sauce.
Spicy Wolfie.
Yes.
That's accurate.
I've never felt so insulted. I hate avocado.
Avocado is very bland. It's just a mushy texture and then nothing in terms of flavor.
You can be chimichurri. It's also green.
Oh. Wasabi.
I think you would like that more. No, that would be spicy too.
That would be spicy. It's also disgusting.
Pickle relish, that also works. Yeah, definitely. I'll take a good pickle relish. There you go. Title name drop? No,
Title name drop.
That's already been a thing for a while.
Yeah. It is the title name drop again, though.
You are the American mayo because it's delicious and I love you. So, Elemental Hero Flame Wingman.
Elemental Hero Flame Wingman. Elemental Hero Nails.
Arrow almost decked Wingman in the nose. David spreads his wings. Oh my god, shut!
I'll be the Belgian mayo.
Oh, I don't actually like
it. It's so good.
Actually,
it's also sour.
I should say I like the Belgian mayo when it's from Belgium, but the ones they sell here in the stores.
No, like actual Belgian.
Yeah,
mayo.
then that's okay. Technically a fusion summon, but alright.
Elemental Hero Avian.
Is there any orange sauce? Oh, like a really good cheese sauce. That's Momo. Because she's Halloween.
She is very cheesy.
She is. That was him. I didn't say that. Actually, she's really sweet.
That is a curry.
She's really sweet, so she could also just be
pumpkin spice
frosting. She could be frosting. She's a cupcake after all, so she's frosting on the cupcake. Oh, curry sauce. Yeah, that's really good though. It's been a while.
The snowman.
I like that. Good. Cute. Do you want to try one?
Sure.
Which one?
The gold.
I was going to say, do you still have sippy? Because then you could drink after if you don't like it.
It's fine.
You can have some of your chocolate.
Yeah, that's fine.
So, when I was at the store Friday, I found 2 new flavors of Monster. So we're going to try. Oh yeah, that is
caramel macchiato. Extra whip.
That's not a sauce, but that is definitely mama.
Caramel sauce. It's also orange.
That is true. Now I want to make the cauliflower oven dish again without potatoes. No, potatoes are good.
Oh, you can skip the potatoes.
Well, she could, but they're good.
Well, yeah, you could skip the potatoes very easily.
True.
Just
just not buy them. That's easier.
Probably be cheaper as well. Yeah. With less work, cheaper.
So I got. Waste. Oh, that's not
Monster.
Monster. It's the gold. Ultra gold.
It's Munster.
Which should be
just cheese flavored.
Fuck you. He's being horrible today. All the puns.
Yo, can you imagine getting Monster energy drink that is
no,
tastes like cheese?
I don't want to imagine this. What do you mean? Cheese flavor. I'm gonna make you take the entire thing, drink everything. Okay. It smells a lot like. So this is pineapple flavored, which is gonna be my favorite, all-time favorite forever. But he doesn't like pineapple.
Ultra gold.
Ultra gold.
It is gold.
Now you know exactly which one you should not. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's good. I like that.
That's pretty good.
I like that.
Yeah.
So
you know what I realized?
What?
It's not the pineapple that I don't like. The last time I had pineapple was pina colada. It's the coconut that I don't like.
Oh, but that's fair. You don't like bounties and stuff.
I do like bounties.
You do?
Uh-huh.
I thought you said last time you don't.
I don't much care for it.
Maybe that was frog.
I think so.
That might have been frog.
I don't like coconut.
You guys are so the same. So.
We've been compared before.
Yeah. So the other one that I have is Ultra Blue. There's my camera.
Yes.
Which should be berry and citrus, and we're going to try that later.
Berry. Burrito.
It doesn't say what type of berries. So.
Just berries and cream.
Ultra watermelon. I need that. Can you send it to me? I have never seen that here. Gib. So, Fixie, if you send me that, I will let you read the next chapter.
Well, instead of sending it,
bring it. Yes. Ah, yes.
Yeah, look what it do, shenanigans. Oh, God, no. It's also the same kind of outfit. It was a black tank top that time. This is a t-shirt.
Oh, yes, you showed me that. Yeah. He showed me that.
I also didn't have a cap back then. I just had my hair loose. So,
I feel like you can find all those flavors of yeah, but actually, no, not all of them. They actually sell more Rockstar.
It's also not sugar. Most of the monsters that we get, especially the ultras, are entirely sugar-free.
Yes.
So,
actually, there's a really nice little thingy that I probably can't show that says 0 sugar.
Yes. You know what also has 0 sugar?
On the top of the rim as well, but this is Polish.
Yes.
What?
An actual bag of sugar. Yes.
What?
They can advertise a bag of sugar as sugar-free.
How?
Because there's not enough sugar per grain to call it sugar.
Okay. Because there's aspartame or whatever other thing in there that makes it sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Artificial flavoring.
Yeah. But it's not sugar.
It's not sugar.
So it is 0 sugar.
And if you don't actually give in to the urge to then eat something, because a lot of people with especially aspartame will get more hungry because of that substance. Chemical, thanks. You actually get more hungry, and if you don't give into that, then you don't gain weight. So I can't eat more, so I can easily just drink sugar-free stuff.
Well, they can actually say sugar-free on a pack of sugar. That is the thing. They can also say no added sugars. Although, it's also kind of stupid, because it's a bag with added sugar. Otherwise, you would have no product.
Yes. Yes. It's stupid.
Yes.
Maybe he might be sensitive to artificial flavorings, yeah.
Well, he's also not used to drinking energy drinks.
No.
So
In that
sugars.
case, it's maybe not just the sugar or artificial flavoring, but the fact that there's caffeine and taurine in there to make you bouncy.
And also the fact that it's fucking sweet, whatever it is.
I mean, the sweetness doesn't make you hyper, though.
No.
That's like...
Was that his issue?
I thought it was.
Oh, it was sugary garbage.
Oh yeah, that is true. It's insanely sweet. So the sweetness, yeah. I mean, I don't know. If you don't like this, then I don't know why you would like something like Fanta, because that to me is also really sugary and really sweet.
I guess. It is different, though.
It is different, but it's still both really sweet.
It's a different sweetness.
I wouldn't say cola, because cola has a different taste. Yeah, like you. No, you. I will go find my counterspell. It's right behind home.
Sip of Green Fernandez. Oh, fuck yeah,
oh,
dude.
That's so good, though.
Oh, dude.
Also, this tastes a little bit like the yellow. The yellow one.
If you put Green Fernandez under a microscope, you see all molecules just looking back at you like.
It's so good, though. Cola tastes like battery acid. Fucking love it. I don't know what you're talking about.
Green Fernandez is good, man. Green Fernandez is good. Sipping type 2 diabetes. Give it to your grandma. She'll be on the ceiling.
There's actually sugar-free Fernandez by now.
It's just an empty can.
Sippy. He doesn't have a sippy anymore.
It turns sippy into drippy. This was just one drip. Thank you.
Yeah, I'll just finish my glass and then we'll keep the rest for something.
Yes.
I think that's fair.
This is your case model.
Like, this is something we could have had, but we don't. Get the sugar.
Yeah. So instead of Monster does it with different colors.
Mm.
So where you have the green one, and you have ultra green, you have white, and then you have ultra white, which is the sugar-free version of it.
I've never seen white as normal.
I don't know if it's for white, but it's for many others. There's a blue one, which you can also get in...
which is Mango Loco.
Mango Loco, yeah. So you can also get that one in sugar-free. And then...
What the fuck are you doing, bro?
Oh, that's the Old Spice commercial.
Oh, okay.
But it's good. With Green Fernandez. Look at your can. Now look to me. Now look back at your can. Look back to me. It doesn't taste like.
Too bad.
Too bad your can doesn't taste like me, but it's good. With Green Fernandez.
There you go.
But it could be just the Green Fernandez is a green can. One of horse, yes. And then the sugar-free Green Fernandez is just a gray can. Just inside out.
It has a stupid little white band over it that says sugar-free.
Yeah.
Sucks. Actually,
it doesn't have a bottom, which means it's sugar-free because of the insides are gone.
I usually, when I get Fernandez, I will splurge on the actual one because I just love it so much. But it is a lot of sugar, so I don't do that often.
Much sugar.
But I like all of them, which is a problem. I like all flavors. To be fair, I think by now I like all of the Monster flavors, except for the one that Seven drinks, which is Mango Loco.
I actually don't care for Mango Loco. I don't mind it, but I also don't really care for it.
I'm the same, yeah.
It's definitely not something I would dislike.
Like
there is one that I dislike, and that's the raspberry one. I don't like
the pink one.
Yeah, I don't like that one. Also
like,
pink.
Yeah, there's two. Like a very, very pink one, which was Pipeline Punch, but you didn't really care for that one either.
Yeah.
And then the berry one is like reddish pink, like you didn't like at all.
No, and there's also the cream one.
The what? The other punch one, you mean?
Yeah.
With all the anchors on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one Momo's like so much.
Yeah.
There's also a punch. And there's also a very purple zero one. That is also punch.
I
so
also
there's
wouldn't
3.
like mule.
No, that's ginger.
Yeah.
So this is one of the few times when we talk together. We actually talk together.
Yes.
Usually there's a delay. But yeah, if Seven doesn't finish his Manga Loca and he's like, yeah, I don't really care, I don't want to drink it anymore, then I'll finish it. Like, I don't care, but I wouldn't buy it for myself.
Yeah. Also, agreed, Frog. If they make it and it tasted the same, then what the fuck is in there?
Yeah, that is also fair, yeah. Actually, I saw Momo say that she wanted to buy the purple monster somewhere. I don't remember where she was.
That's a long time ago.
That's apparently quite, yeah. I want that purple one again, my Jumbo doesn't sell it. Jumbo is actually kind of out of everything right now.
I think Monster has an issue with
Yeah,
stuff.
I think so
Ultra's
too.
are the best, absolutely.
Definitely.
So,
So
I also like black.
I went to
Normal.
both Jumbos here, and they both don't have any monster at this point. And then I was like, I mean, the one near Apple's place probably will have.
Nope.
All sold out. Every single one. Except for the coffee-infused ones, which I was not going to bring.
They are good.
I wasn't going to bring it. I wasn't sure. I knew Seven didn't like it, and then I think you were like, it's fine.
It's fine.
There you go.
Okay.
Proving my point.
If you like coffee, and if you like Monster,
You're going to like it.
try it once.
Mm.
And then you'll find out it's decent.
Yeah.
It's okay.
By now, I'm pretty sure it's just a monster thing.
Yeah.
You can. You can. You can check if they have cans. Yes, please.
Yes.
But yeah, I don't know. Also, this stream is definitely longer than an hour.
Yeah, one chapter in.
I told 7, we're gonna be done at like 4. No, we're not.
No. We've had a 20-minute intro and then one chapter and then what is it?
No, I don't know. Oh yeah, I know I can buy them online. That's not really the issue. I just wanted to get it.
Yeah.
I prefer getting it in the store, I guess. Shit, you're right. I should have done that. You're very correct.
What the fuck is this one?
Actually, no, that wouldn't have worked because I opened a link. Yes,
There you go. Set up again.
I think the Monarch one
Monarch
is the
one.
best one non-ultra. Yeah, I do like that one a lot.
I like the regular black.
I don't think you
Monster.
like the Monarch as much
I think
because it's
so.
the peachy one.
Yeah, I don't like peachy.
Text me the flavors. It's the green can and the white can.
Ultra Paradise.
And if you can...
And Ultra.
Yeah, ultra white, actually.
Yeah, but it's just Ultra.
Yeah.
That's the entire name.
It doesn't say white like that. That one says blue.
Nope.
Oh,
It's
I
just
thought it-
Ultra. Because it was the first Ultra.
Oh, but that's fair. It's the one I like the best. I wanted to say something that I shouldn't. He can hit me now. maybe he likes apple speech. Don't hit me, please.
Well, I'm not going to hit you.
No.
I'm also not going to deny.
That's fair. He's already did, Momo, before I saw your message. Green and white, that reminds me of a certain flag. Yeah, of course it does. He's not gonna hit me, he's gonna hit me, not you, okay? Go hit the frog. We were gonna kick him last time. Actually, you have the drumsticks right above your head. Bonk with. Anyway, should we do another chapter or are we just done for today? If you touch me, I bet you won't.
Fucking. Oh!
Oh, there we go, together.
Nice. All right.
Let's get going.
Let's continue.
Where's my nose? There it is.
Nowhere.
Well,
Well, it wasn't.
it was in there.
Why did yours not work? Probably it did work, and then Momo's didn't.
It's too fast. There's a timer of like 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Automated.
It's also Nightbot is slow, so it checked yours, tried to fetch it, and then Momo's came in, And that looked like it was that one, but
Yeah.
that one was actually just parsed. Like,
I
nope,
agree.
we're not going to do that. This one's already done.
Yes.
Turbo, yes.
Let's get started.
Let's get it started.
Yes. Chapter 51. For the next few days, they mostly trained. Amarilla trained with Theoden to learn how to aim from farther away, a tactic she could use while turning into a wolf and running up to a target. She trained with David, flying and running, keeping their wings safe. She trained with Lunera, direct attacks helping her learn how to dodge better. Aiel practiced her magic. She showed them how she would make magic, and in turn, she helped them learn how to dodge these types of attacks. She explained to them that she didn't use her magic much, normally, because it was draining her energy. Since it had come out that she could use magic, she had been the one to make the fire each day. Theoden and Aiel trained a bunch with Zerfer, since they were the only ones to keep up with his speed, while David and Grodnix often trained together, since their style was slower. Zerfer would help anyone with all types of trainings, wherever he could. Each night, David and Amarilla would keep guard. They had taken to flying a circle around the camp every so often to keep them safe with half an army so close by. When David took his guard, Amarilla would snuggle up to Aiel and often stared at the elf for hours, worried to lose her, so close to when she found her. Amarilla wouldn't look anyone in the eye anymore, worried that they could see the fear and worry, so she kept a smile plastered on her face and avoided direct eye contact. She barely slept, but she also needed the least amount of sleep from her friends most of the time. One day, before they would start the last leg of their journey, she woke up still tired. Aiel gently stroked her hair and kissed her forehead. Good morning, Bright Eyes. Can I stay here a little longer? I don't see why not. She kissed the top of Amarilla's head. They cuddled for another 10 minutes or so, when Amarilla started to get restless, knowing she would need to start training yet again. They ate some dried meat, while Amarilla refused to let go of Aiel's hand. I promised Theoden to train with him a little. I'll need my hand for that, lovey. Aiel kept feeding the fire with her magic, with her other hand. I know, I'm sorry. Aiel didn't let go immediately. She pulled Amarilla's hand up, kissed it, and then let go. Zerfer was one of the few people that didn't have a sparring partner yet, so Amarilla went up to him. Hey, you want to train together? They had avoided training together since what happened at the lodge a few weeks ago.
Absolutely. What do you want to train?
Maybe you can teach me more about dodging in human shape.
Alright. Some speed training. Perfect.
They found a spot to train, and Amarilla looked to him for guidance. She took a defensive stance he had shown her before for hand-to-hand combat.
Good stance. So if someone were to attack you from your right side, how would you react to that?
She moved her torso to the left and raised her right arm up to shield her face.
Good. Blocking is definitely an option, but it could be a weapon coming at you. Then you'd have a different set of options. If blocking is out of the question, then what?
She moved her torso to the left again to create more time and stepped several steps back as she did to avoid the blow.
Perfect, yes, that's great. Creating distance is certainly a good tactic to avoid anything. Yeah. Another tactic useful for slower weapons would be ducking under it, keeping yourself close to your opponent, while their heavy weapon can't be stopped so easily.
Like Grodnix's hammer.
Exactly like that, or like Baal's big sword.
I don't think David will let me anywhere near Baal. Also, the monster seems scared of me. He keeps targeting me in our battles.
Do be careful, however, if they notice you while they're swinging their sword. It could grant you a swift kick to the face. I don't blame David for not wanting you near that beast. I feel the same way.
I wish he would just leave us alone altogether.
Why is he attacking us anyway? We haven't done anything wrong, have we? He's coming for me. Me being here is putting all of you in danger.
He sees something in David that he can't place. He seems driven by a need to know what that is.
You think he's after the same thing you are? Your halo? You may know more about it. And if it does what I think it does, it'll grant him an unimaginable power.
He needs to be stopped, regardless of what he's after. We have seen that he will never stop. This needs to end.
We will put an end to it. If we don't, he could plunge this realm into darkness for all eternity.
We will.
We absolutely will. What are we confirming for? Wouldn't it be better to be training, kicking that monster's ass? It's called a pep talk, Prince Pants.
Attack me then, Theoden. I know you've always wanted to.
Oh, you're on now.
Zerfer and David looked at each other and simultaneously shrugged their shoulders in confusion before cracking up in laughter. A minute into their fight, Theoden swung up high, coming in with his fist on Amarilla's right side. She dipped down, smoothed under it, hooked her arm behind his knee and pulled hard. With a loud thud and a gasp from Zerfer, Theoden was on the ground.
You did it. You actually managed to dodge and then tackle Theoden. I don't think you've won. But I'll have you know there's only ever been 2 people that were capable of doing such a feat.
Without giving him time to refocus, Amarilla jumped up on him again, and he slammed into the cold floor again. She pinned him down and let out a low growl. Her eyes went grey, her wolf eyes. Never take your eyes off your enemy. Zerfer taught me that. I gave him a bloody nose that day. A shy smile formed, and she rolled off of him.
Jeez, Amarilla. Seems you had some pent-up rage in you. You're right, though. Never take your eyes off your enemies.
Who were the other ones that capable of toppling you?
That would be yours truly. The other would be the Crimson Shadow, the goddess of the battlefield, and the current queen of the weather, my mother.
I'm sorry if I went a little overboard.
Don't worry about it. You won our little battle fair and square. If I wanted it to be over, I should have tapped out.
She helped him get up and grabbed one of the flasks to drink some water. I got the idea from Zerfer just now. He mentioned when you dodge like that to avoid any kicks, so I sought to prevent that in some way.
It's a nice way to prevent someone's soul printed in your forehead. Yeah. You want to try some more dodges, Umbrella?
Absolutely. She resumed her defensive stance in front of Zerfer. He started to explain more ways to dodge, and the others went back to their own training. In the days that followed, the party traveled north, towards the plains of Varamir. Every day that they got closer, they became quieter. Amarilla would keep them downwind, while Theoden would keep them on the right path, until they reached the edge of the forest. They would need all the rest they could possibly get. Just like Onid predicted, they could see the forest slowly starting to warm up. Spring was beginning. Buds were forming on the trees, and the air wasn't consistently cold anymore. When the leaves start budding, red will line the plains of Varamir, Onid had said. He had known. The party kept away from the tree line and built their camp close to the trees, hidden from sight, and thanks to Amarilla, also hidden from scent. No one spoke. Fear and nervousness was their constant companion. Theoden had told them the best way to attack. All strategies were planned and ready. Everything they needed to say was said. Amarilla huddled up with Aiel to sleep for a couple of hours before they would execute their plan. The dawn would start their greatest battle yet. Well, we're done.
Yep, that's it for today, guys. Isn't that a great cliffhanger?
Yeah, I think so.
How about that?
You should get a tropical one.
No.
Banana.
No.
Banana. No, not done. What do you mean?
Yeah, that's it for today.
What do you mean?
No.
This is a great ending. Why would we?
Did you not count the chapters? We're done for today.
That's great. It's a great ending.
Yeah, that's perfect.
I would say hi, but I don't think she can hear me. Wait. Title betrays.
Your title betrays you.
I mean, what chapter were we on? I think this was the third one.
Yeah, this was the last one.
No, I think this was correct.
We are correct. We are the streamers. Streamer is always right.
Is that how you do your streams?
Yeah.
Welcome in. Hi ho. How you doing? Wiggle. Apparently you came just at the end.
Yeah. Alright.
I cannot keep a straight face. I hate it.
No, I got one more chapter coming up. Well, wouldn't this be a perfect ending?
This would have been great.
A great cliffhanger.
See, this is you guys' fault because you wanted more.
So we have more. Well, we're not going to stop bitching about it.
I mean, to be fair, I was one of the people that wanted more.
Yeah.
Listen here, you little shits! I'm playing a game of League. Wait, hold up.
Oh.
And I'm counting on you two the third chapter to keep me sane. I think that's way out of your league, Frog. That's not ever happening again. You were about to say something similar, weren't you?
No,
Oh.
I wasn't going to say anything. I'm laughing.
Prepping a room for 8. She's gonna go into her own room next week. Oh, that's so nice. Oh, she's getting so old. I still need to meet her.
Fine.
I was so close today.
No.
Yes.
No.
We drove past the exit.
The exit, yes. Technically, there's an exit anywhere along that line.
From where we came from, like about 20 minutes in, if you would go south instead, you
drive
would...
for another half an hour.
Yeah, about.
So we were so close. It was only an hour away.
But if you would take a direct route, it takes you about 30 minutes. They calculated it at some point.
Yeah. If you take an exact route from where we were
to her house. That's about
half an hour.
Yeah.
But then we were already past it.
Yeah.
So we needed to turn around. So then it's more.
But it was close. It's closer than I usually am.
It's closer than you are right now. Yes.
Yes.
But that doesn't mean it's close.
No. That's fine. Next time I need to sleep where I was, I'm just gonna ask Hope, can I sleep at your place? You have a bed.
That is definitely possible, yes.
Now she's gonna be like, why didn't you do that?
Because we didn't think about it. Exactly.
We're close in heart. Always. You want it? No!
There's nothing. It's fine.
That's not true.
It's a brick of ice.
I wish you wouldn't think that.
I don't think that.
I should say, I wish that isn't the first thing your brain goes to. I think that's fair, though.
There's more here than here, so it's fine.
Can't confirm. Sorry, that was too easy. You make it too easy.
Self-deprecation.
Yay! Have a heart. Harvested it myself. Here you go.
Oh. Ooh. That,
Can I know from where you harvested it? You don't want to know.
For legal reasons, no.
Hello! Thank you so much. I like my hair too.
Hello.
Wow. Excellent for my potion.
Yes. To make a great stew.
That's not the same as a potion.
It could be.
Fair.
Yes.
Fair.
The potion can be also
to make good soup.
There you go.
Oh, but to be fair, beef heart is actually quite nice. No, you don't like beef, so that's...
I don't like
organ meats. That's
organ
also
meats.
fair.
So, beef heart is the two things that I really don't care for.
Both is bad in this case.
Yeah. Like beef? Oh, okay. Heart? No. Beef heart? No.
Big no.
Just no. No. If you like it, take it.
Organ is for music, not eating. That's...
Yes, exactly.
Fine. I keep having the idea that this one is shifting, and I don't know why.
Because it is.
It's the minutes.
Yep. It's the time between the
annoying.
thingies.
That's
I know, it sucks. It sucks for me too. But can you imagine? This is like six entries.
Yeah.
If you look at mine, I have about 20. It's this big.
You have the big screen, yeah.
Yeah, it's a 4K monitor. Upright.
Ice cream, cupcake, or pancake? Ice cream.
Pancake.
He doesn't like ice cream.
Yeah.
All three! Momo does it right! All three! I'd rather have liver. I do prefer liver over heart. That is fair.
Also no.
That is also fair.
They do have sausages with liver in here. which is quite nice. I do like that.
That's fair.
There's also spread.
You also don't want to know what is in knakworstjes, because then you won't eat them.
Oh, there are anything.
Yes.
Sausages. Yes. Little hot dogs. Yes. Also frikandel.
I need one. I'll be drawing it tonight. Oh, that's fair. Ice cream. Definitely ice cream. Ice cream has no bones.
Yep, correct.
That is correct.
Yes, I like my ice cream.
Boneless.
No. I like my ice cream like I like my coffee. Without bones.
I mean, you can say that for a lot of things, can't you?
Yeah.
Oh, of course you were melting that shit.
Peanut ice cream.
Oh, that does sound
That
nice.
does sound good.
The Dragon Wolf is like, wait, no. He doesn't like peanut butter, which most peanut flavored things are flavored like peanut butter.
Yes.
I don't remember if he actually liked peanuts, but he can answer that. He should be in chat. If he's not, I'm gonna be upset. Of course you want ice cream now. You always want ice cream.
The only moment she doesn't want ice cream. The only moment she doesn't want ice cream is the moment she doesn't think about getting it.
Yeah. It doesn't exist.
She thinks about getting it. Ice cream.
It doesn't exist, and then it does, and then it...
Exactly.
I like peanuts, I think, yeah, but peanut butter is blah. See? I basically was correct.
He's a man of nuts. Peanuts.
Okay.
Yeah.
Peanuts.
Yeah. Mm. He's a man of culture.
Yum.
No.
I prefer ice cream too. Hopefully that option will still have the most votes by tonight. Thanks for the vote, by the way. That's no problem.
Just all of them.
That face keeps trying not to laugh. I mean, I'm not even not trying to laugh.
No. It's fine.
I just keep going and get redder and redder in the process.
Yeah.
It's really fucking warm.
Yeah, it's getting warmer.
I'm very comfy now.
Yeah, that's good.
It's really nice.
Yeah, it's a good spot here. I mean, for real, like, you're never in the way for someone walking past.
Yeah.
And you also don't get someone walking past on your stream, on your background. It's a really nice background as well.
Just so you know, just for that comment, if Seven had been home, he would have tried to walk past us.
Yes, but
just to be
that is just because he's a bastard.
Actually, I think Frog would do the same. Spooder.
And the waffle.
Spooder. Lucas. My Lucas.
Thank
I have a Lucas. American style ice cream, I don't know, was on sale. Peanut gotta taste great though, but goodness me, it's so sticky in my mouth. That is fair. I heard my name, but I don't know about that. This little dude is also called Lucas.
Yes, it's the Spooder.
But it's mine.
It's different from what you are.
You are Frog.
Yes.
You are not Lucas. Not to me. Just like he is Holy and not his actual name, because, you know.
Yes.
I mean, the people that are coming tonight, I'm not going to tell them your actual name unless you do.
And that is my actual name now.
So whenever someone, like, if I'm going to introduce you again, oh, this is Holy.
Yeah, that's my actual name now.
Yeah. Sounds good.
For any non-legal things, hi, I'm Holy.
Yeah. But yeah, there is definitely another chapter, because, you know, we put it in the title.
We just wanted to mess with y'all.
We rehearsed it and everything.
Yeah.
But yeah.
We just wanted to make you
Sweat a little.
Question yourself. Sweat a little.
Sweat a little.
We just wanted to question yourself.
It's warm enough.
Yeah. We just wanted to make you, like, question yourself, saying, like, oh, this is the last chapter. No, we did all three of them already. No, we didn't.
Frog is very ready.
Yeah.
Hello, I have my full name on Twitch as well.
Yes.
Exactly.
Here's your bet.
We never think the same, do we? I got it.
I asked for a bit of stalling earlier, not now. Alright, well, I think we're ready.
Yes.
Alright, let's continue.
Let's go. Hiding any and all personal items in bags inside the trees, the party got ready in the twilight. No words were spoken, but every time someone would pass her, Amarilla would give them a silent hug. Even Grodnix didn't complain. David gently patted the back of her head when she hugged him, making her instantly feel safer. Theoden lifted her into the air for a moment. Zerfer and Lunera both squeezed a little tighter, and Ayal wouldn't let her go when she tried to. She put her hand on Amarilla's cheek and gave her a loving kiss. I'm so thankful you found me again. I know. I love you too.
You have to get ready.
Everyone knew what to do and what position to take. They split up. Theoden took Amarilla and David with him. Ayal and Zerfer disappeared towards the west into the dark forest, while Grodnix and Lunera disappeared towards the east. They would all attack when Theoden gave a signal. Theoden got into position. Amarilla looked back at David and breathed a deep breath. He would also have to wait on Theoden's signal. David nodded his head to signify he is with her, and that whatever happened, he would fight to the end. She saw stoic determination in his eyes. Amarilla touched her hand to his arm, and then did the same to Theoden. He nodded to her, to signal only her to start. Fighting against every urge to become a wolf, she charged the plains alone, armed with one of Zerfer's spare blades, the one weapon she had any proficiency with. She had to save the wolf for later. She made as much noise as she could, roaring a battle cry, making all heads turn to her. A volley of rocks and arrows shot out from the bushes Amarilla came from, taking out several creatures on their way to her. Amarilla would swiftly see the halfway point coming, between her and the now charging creatures. Theoden's loud whistle was heard, and from 3 locations at once, the teams they had created started rushing towards the plains of Adamir. Amarilla was the first to lose herself on the battlefield. She would slice the blade into any open part of the demons attacking her. Amarilla heard the whistle and the others charge, but soon had no vision on any of them. Creatures rushed past her to her friends. Others tried to attack her and were met with the end of her blade. Lowly demons of all types came for her. Hybrids, grunts, orcs. They seemed almost mindless in their attack. She could hurt them easily, following Zerfer's clear instructions. Aim for the gut, heart, or jugular. As she slashed her way forward, she saw several mages work their way west to where she knew Ayal and Zerfer were fighting, but she couldn't stop them in time, fighting off the horde of monsters on her part of the field. She had eyes for one monster, the one she wanted most of all, Baal. She saw him hide behind his little monsters, sending more and more her way. She fought wave after wave. The monster seemed crazed, as she saw glimpses of Baal moving around, manipulating the creatures in some way. Show yourself, coward! He turned to her. He waved his hand to the side and sent another wave to the east and started marching towards Amarilla, slowly growing bigger in her periphery. Call off your mutts! Face me yourself! Baal put his giant blade from his sheath and slammed it on the ground. The demons made a way for him, creating a circle around him and Amarilla.
Insolent cur! You are but a pest. You think you can best me? You can't even beat my army.
With his left hand, he signaled for a magic user to fight for him. Coward!
You're not worthy of wasting my breath.
He started walking back to his initial position. Amarilla, knowing she would have to keep her energy up, still chose not to change as she fought the mage. She swiped at the creature and dodged as much of the magic as she could. The mage kept the foot soldiers at bay. The big dogs were playing now. They would have to wait their turn. Ayal's perspective. As the whistle blew, Ayal and Zerfer charged the horde from the west side of the plains and promptly lost each other in the mass of bodies. Ayal let her blade sing among the bodies coming towards her. She was a slender and quick elf, nimble on her feet. The foot soldiers came at her one by one as she slashed at them. She nearly danced across the battlefield, flittering in between creatures with animalistic traits, orcs, arachnids, and insectoids. She would find their weakness and stick a knife into it. Beautiful but brutal. Keeping her surroundings into account, she saw a glimpse of Theoden fighting near the center, a glimpse of David pounding a creature into the ground, and then 2 sudden figures, followed by 2 more. The foot soldiers seemed to move out of their way without a word of indication. When the first reached her, 2 others passed to where she suspected Zerfer was fighting his fight. The last one joined the one now facing her. A dark shadow formed around one of the figures, as the other seemed to have little snakes of electricity running across his skin. Dark shadows lifted up into the sky around them, and soon Ayel couldn't hear or see the foot soldiers. She couldn't see anything, but she did hear the buzzing of electricity coming closer. She grabbed her blade tighter and called upon her magic. Fire licked across her blade and lit up the path in front of her. The electricity demon had come much closer than she anticipated. Her now flaming blade shot out at him, and she caught him on the arm. While the fire and blade made him withdraw, Ayel immediately felt the recoil of electricity coursing through her own body. Angered by the pain, she allowed the flames to die and put her blade in her sheath. You want magic? I'll give you magic. She raised her arms, and the wind picked up. The tornado tore at the shadows, but couldn't dispel them completely. She opened her palms to the sky and called upon more fire, formed it into balls, and threw them at her two attackers. It wasn't long before she hit the electro-mage in the face. He screamed, but she didn't care. She threw more, as the wind kept tearing at the other mage's magic. A second fireball hit the electric mage and burst forward in his agony. She plunged her knife into his heart and charged for the second one. Darkness crawled on her skin as he increased his magic. She realized the shadow mage was not used to being attacked. He could always do his thing from the sideline. She stabbed her dagger into his neck, just as his spell reached her face. Dark shadows had crawled up on her skin and left it with a burning sensation. Time to see her damages was non-existent. The foot soldiers, the moment the shadows disappeared, flooded her, and she started making her way over to where she could hear Zerfer battling his mages.
Zerfer's perspective. After losing Ayel right after Theoden's signal, Zerfer got lost in his battles. The demons were no match for Zerfer's speed, falling one after another to the swift blades of the wolfman. None of the monsters came out with a single slash before they could attack with their heavy claws. He made his way ever closer to the center of the chaos. As he made his way through countless minions, he heard Ayel beside him, making equal headway through the opponents. When Baal came to notice the two closing in on his position, he once again sent magicians to fight them off. The sorcerer duo created another circle with their presence. The duo floated a couple feet above the ground, constantly moving side to side. One of them glowed red with fire, his robes singed by flames of battles past, while the other glowed blue, freezing air around her, with a pale face, slender and frostbitten. The fire sorcerer cast a beam of heat Zerfer's way, and with a nimble dodge he jumped out of the way in time. He fell into their trap, however. An orb of water shot his way, hit him in the leg, followed by freezing wind. With Zerfer's knee now stuck in ice, his movement was severely compromised. He jumped out of the way of another heat beam and landed on his frozen leg, shattering the ice, but causing him to howl in pain. The ice sorcerers cast another water sphere in his way, and when Zerfer tried to avoid it, a fireball came rushing in. With no time to dodge anymore, Zerfer slashed at it, and the fire dissipated. The duo started cackling maniacally as they twirled in the air. While Zerfer was panting on the ground with a red-hot blade in his hand, he stared at the knife. An idea hit him. With the water sphere still floating off, he reached out with his other knife and slashed the orb in two, coating his dagger in a layer of water. When the pair started throwing more attacks his way, he knew how to react to them, bobbing and weaving through all of the attack patterns the two had moved up, until an ice attack was shot his way. Zerfer blocked it with the water-coated knife, turning it into a freezing blade, and with both his knives covered in the elements of his opponents, he started to run closer to them. His speed unmatched, the duo started to panic, forgetting their partner's rhythm and firing at will, making it only easier for Zerfer to dodge. He jumped up and sliced. A horrible screech was heard, a cacophony of both the sorcerers and Zerfer, as the fire mage froze up from the inside out. The ice sorcerers went up in an inferno, while Zerfer couldn't let go of his knives, ending up with a burned right hand and a frostbitten left arm. Zerfer fell to the ground as the duo vaporized. Immediately, the crowd of lesser demons poured into the circle with Zerfer at its center.
Ayel reached Zurfer's circle the moment the horrifying screech was heard. She dashed towards Zurfer and immediately was tasked with fighting off the foot soldiers coming their way. Zurfer, you alright?
I'm alright, mostly. But I can't feel my hands. I can't fight like this.
Get up, quickly.
How about you? Are you harmed?
She took a deep breath, the wind yet again picking up as she slashed at the soldiers. When she had gathered enough power towards herself, she pushed out a hard wall of air to give them a moment of reprieve. As she had a moment, she faced Zurfer in the eye of the storm. His eyes widened at the red, angry skin that was visible to him. I am burned, but it doesn't matter. Hold out your arms to me. He stretched out his arms shakily.
What about you? You should get yourself healed first.
I'm fine. When I do this, the air has to leave. I need you to be ready to fight them off right away. Also, it's temporary. Magic never heals as well as time. The pain will return eventually. She looked him in the eyes and made sure he understood. He nodded.
I'm ready.
Ayel closed her eyes for a moment. The water that she had been pulling from the forest floor, coated his arms. The wall fell, causing a moment of confusion in the creatures. The water was warm on one arm and cool on the other. A soothing feeling stretched throughout his limbs. Ayel suddenly let go and unsheathed her blades. Now that is the end.
That is the end of today.
That is the end for today. I hope you like it.
Oh, hell yeah.
Poggers.
Also Flammen Sword. Yes. In both
Yes.
paragraphs, actually. That was really fun to write. Because it was, we had a little planning beforehand. And then we both started writing. She started writing Ayel's perspective. I did Zurfer's perspective. And no talk in between. Just finish the entire thing and then send it. And it was really fun to do. Because it was, there were many parts overlapped.
Yeah.
Because the mage, we had the idea of just sending 2 mages to both of them.
Yes.
And we both took it in a different direction. But had so many overlapping parts. While we didn't know that from each other. It was really cool to write.
The one thing that I'm going to try and put in the summary in some way is that in this battle, you will hear that Theoden's whistle a few times. That is the same time. So
that is one whistle.
We jump back. It's the same whistle each time. Because that way we could actually describe what's happening for all of them. Instead of having to say, like, meanwhile...
Yeah.
Well, we could just use the whistle every time.
Yes. So the whistle is a marker in time, and we constantly refer back to the same whistle.
Yes.
Where Amarilla's run-in was the same whistle sound as Ayel's run-in and as Zurfer's run-in.
Exactly.
Like, all 3 are at the same moment.
So epic. I love it.
Yeah, it's so cool. I'm so happy with it.
Thanks. I'm very happy with this.
Yeah.
But yes, this is... I was going to say, this is the beginning of the end, because Fixie said now it ends. This is definitely the beginning of the end.
Yeah, so the last chapter that we did, we basically, when we made the joke on chapter 51, that was the beginning of the end.
Yeah.
This is basically the finale arc.
Yes.
Now, how long the finale arc is going to be, we're not going to say. But this is the finale arc.
Yes. I'm very excited.
Very excited.
I love the entire thing, but this is definitely something really...
There have
really
been
cool.
A couple of very slow chapters, especially coming up to the end.
Yeah.
Because we did kind of want to stretch it.
In
some ways.
Well, not only stretch it, we wanted to make sure that people realize that they do train and they do actually, David had to learn how to fly, and we didn't want to make that too easy.
How long it actually took to do that. That was emphasized by the amount of chapters that did actually. Oh boy.
I'm not getting it. It's mine.
Oh my god. What the hell?
I'm very curious. Should I just fold?
Sure. Boy.
That's really blue. I'm curious.
Oh my god.
Smurf juice. Oh, I like this one. And yes, it's Smurf juice. It's tutti frutti. It actually is a little bit.
I don't hate this.
I don't hate it at all.
It's
It's really
I
good.
didn't expect to like this.
I think it's the lemon juice that's in there that you like.
This is good.
This one is really good.
It's also incredibly Smurf gum. It's not okay. Love me some unnaturally colored blue juice.
Fuck you. I had a sippy in my mouth when you said Smurf gum. It took me too long to register. I was like, no, don't spit it out. Do not swallow, but don't spit it out. Fuck you. Squish the Smurf.
Oh, there was one more thing.
Yeah, I needed to go back as well.
Yum, Smurf gum.
Also, I love the fact that you both wrote it without going back and forth, and you both had overlapping parts, which made sense for me because everyone trained together.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one bit that we did together was basically from where IL came in, is how I just... Fuck you, frog! Bah! But yeah, so the moment that he finished his bit was where I let IL come back in.
Yeah.
And then that bit we actually wrote together in the same evening still. That was a good session.
It was also the only session that we actually did that. Because it worked out that way.
Yes, and there is a bit that you did most of the writing.
Yeah, well, most of it.
Actually,
Not
bit? There's 2 chapters. You did
yeah,
most of
there's
the
2
writing.
chapters that I wrote, but I mean in this way, where we both wrote a paragraph at the same time.
Yeah, no, that never happened.
Not again.
We've done lines where we would both give lines for a certain character, which is not in this story, but it's in the new one.
Yeah.
Where we were both already writing, and then you don't really want to stop because you like what you're writing, but you also see the other person chatting, or you're like, I'm not sure. I want to know what this is about. I hate that.
Sick. Nice.
I want to know. I'm also not going to just look on your phone because I think that's rude. Need to bonk the frog also, yes. As per Momo's request.
I'll throw it in our writing chat.
But yeah, the little sentences where we're both chatting already or typing already, and then we haven't entered either of us yet. We sometimes have to rewrite a little bit to make both fit, but usually we make it both fit.
Yeah.
Which is really nice.
We also have some moments of you write out a block, and then the question, do you agree? Because I have more and I can continue this way. And then just get a little confirmation, is this going the direction you wanted it to go? Yeah. And usually it's a yes.
And the other way of the same thing would be where we, instead of saying, I have more, say, I definitely have more, but I want your character to respond.
Yeah.
Which I don't write for his character.
We don't write for
mine.
We have our own character, and we don't write for the others.
Yeah.
Except for all of the other characters.
Yes, and there are a few that
in this
you have issues
in this
with
story, definitely more than the last one.
Yes.
But it's we write for all of the other characters, except for in this case, in the new story.
In Halo, you wrote a lot of the last Grotnix bits.
Most of the Grotnix bits,
actually, yeah. They're very male-based, female-based.
Yeah, we did split up mostly to what how we think. Yeah. So, in my case, I get the characters that are either male or supposed to be
masculine,
comedic.
Oh yeah, that too.
You have the more serious characters.
Yes.
Which you write better, and I write the comedic bits better.
I will see that as a compliment. Because I know I'm not funny.
Well, I don't really write the serious bits.
You answer the serious.
I answer the serious bits. I usually add some comedy in it.
Yes. You're lighthearted.
Yeah.
Yeah. You make it lighthearted.
Yes.
I like it. It's all good.
I do think that the way you write is very useful to get more story going.
Yeah,
it's more substantial.
Very much focus on where are we going now.
Yeah.
Whereas you can sometimes get a little stuck in what is happening here.
Yeah, and then I add
works.
I add some laughs
Yeah.
but it keeps rolling because you make it roll, and I just make it roll smoother, which I can't make it roll.
Yeah.
But I can smooth the road for you.
I think it works really well.
It's a good dynamic. Definitely.
Yeah, I think everyone is gonna love the new story.
I am already more happy with the new story. And that is not to say that I don't like this one, because I absolutely love this. I love Halo.
Yeah.
But the next story I already like more.
I like both equally. I can't choose between my babies.
No, it's understandable too.
Actually, in this case, I think you've already written more in the new one than you ever did in Halo.
I think it's about the same for now.
I don't know. I think you've already passed it, because you've done a lot of lead work in the last few paragraphs.
Yeah.
I think the last one was the first one that I actually started taking charge again.
I've done a good bit of lead work from this chapter on.
Teasing.
So from this story, when I started like writing the action scenes, because I'm easier on the action scenes than on the narrative scenes. Or
action and humor, definitely your forte.
Yes.
Or give us more Halo chapters so we can hear more of the new story. Or shut. No.
We're gonna keep talking about it, because we're gonna keep you interested.
You know why? We are hype. That's why.
Yeah, we are absolutely hype.
If Apple was in charge, you would be like hyping as well.
Oh yeah. But yeah, it's very interesting how our dynamic has improved.
Yeah.
Shifted for the better. Because I do a lot more now.
Yeah.
I had like a big run up of just listening and experiencing how you do it.
Yeah.
And then taking my own steps in it. Started around chapter 40 in this story, and it slowly went up.
Yeah, it became more and more. As I said, you have like 2 chapters.
2 chapters that I fully wrote myself.
Wow. Most of it.
With a little bit of hand holding, honestly. It's guiding through certain areas. Mentoring.
I like that.
That's probably the best word for it. But that'll come up.
Yes. Want to get more people hyped to release a sneak peek chapter for next story. I could find a way to summarize being a tease. Yes. For a second there, I thought it was the other one. Like, fuck you.
We will release all chapters.
We will, eventually.
But not already.
Not at once.
Not already.
We already have 11. We're not going to do that all at once.
No,
no, for next story.
Oh, right.
Or does he mean the chapters for this one and then
for next story?
I don't know. No, of course you wouldn't. You've never done that to me. What do you mean? Why is my hair so stuck?
Because it wasn't a braid.
Yeah, but it wasn't coming out, which usually it does.
Watch.
I did it the other way around as you did that. I usually have it loose when I'm streaming, so it's actually kind of weird that I didn't.
I don't care.
No, I know. You don't even brush your hair before a stream, I do. No, I know.
I don't even brush my hair.
In general, yeah, no, fair.
You didn't see that, Momo. Shut.
Clip it! I mean, you may not flip us off, but we will flip.
I mean, I can...
The girl I told you that I did the same braid with told me, like, yeah, sometimes I wake up with my hair, like, wrapped around. I was like, yeah, I kind of know that issue now, and I have a friend that has the same issue. Laying on your own hair, suffocating yourself.
Yeah, or just trying to, like, turn around to the other side. And then I heard Seven, because his hair is also getting longer, and I heard him complain about, I have my shoulder on my hair. I'm like, your shoulder?
Everything.
Dude, I need to fucking sit right up to get my hair from beneath my back. It sucks.
I usually can turn, and then when I've turned, I just pull all my hair underneath.
Yeah, I have issue with that because I have sensitive head skin.
That's fair.
So it's not necessarily sensitive.
It
but
doesn't pull as much.
it's
With me. I
prone
can
to,
literally
like,
just pull my head.
if I pull on my hair, it hurts.
Yeah.
Like anything on my head, like hurts. It's not sensitive in like sensitive skin terms, but it's sensitive on like the hair follicles or something. So I don't know. I can't pull on it. That's what I'm saying. If I'm like on this,
that explains
like,
the braiding as well.
like this, yeah, absolutely. If I'm like this, I couldn't pull this from underneath it.
Yeah.
It would hurt.
Well, I don't pull it with my head. I will pull it with my hair, and I usually grab and then pull, which doesn't pull as much on your head.
Can't do that either.
But I can see if that hurts.
I can only pull on it.
The lovely issues of having longer hair, yes.
This I can do because I'm now holding it from the other side. Then I'm just pulling it from my hand.
Yeah.
And that's fine, but I wouldn't be able to do that.
I mean, you do, but you shouldn't.
Yes, because it hurts.
Because it hurts.
For the example, I hurt myself.
don't hurt yourself. But yeah, it's hair is the thing. I love it though. I'm
yes.
so happy with long hair.
I'm not going back to short hair. I haven't for the past 8 years, 7 years. So
I think the last time I cut my hair, like to about my shoulder, maybe my cheekbone, somewhere between there, is like 5 years ago.
Here.
Here. So that beginning
jawbone.
Jawbone,
yeah.
I guess. And then to here. Somewhere between that, I don't remember where. But
neck length.
I had it like really short at some point, and then I have like curls. A lot of curls.
Oh, yeah.
And then I had it till here, and then I have some curls. And then I have this, and then it's not sleek, but wavy.
It's wavy.
Well, he might be one of the few people in the family that have seen me with both long and really short hair.
Yeah.
I mean, you probably saw him when he started growing it out. Like all the way at the beginning. Maybe a little after.
Yeah.
You said 8 years, 7 years that you know each other, so would have been shorter.
I think I know him for a month less than I know Apple.
Yeah.
Which is about the last time that I cut my hair short. You're not entirely wrong. When I was born, my hair was like this long. You could make it into a mohawk.
Nice.
My parents did that.
Flippy. I like the long. I
Yeah.
like it on both of you. I like the long.
It's good.
Stupid commercial.
Yes.
That's yours.
That was not mine.
Oh no, you have it silent.
I have my phone always on entirely silent, but I will check. I have nothing except for a message from Frog. Which I can read. And from Mr. 7 with the sippy.
Well, we're almost done.
Yes.
You were right. It wasn't enough.
No. We horribly miscounted. But thank you so much for popping in, 7. Really appreciate it.
Yes.
I don't have a sippy anymore. Can I get some more of the blue?
Yes, of course.
Can I get some more of the Smurf cup because it's really good? Thank you. It's really nice. I think he'll
7
like
is not gonna like this one.
No?
No, I think he's gonna like the pineapple one, but not this
Bro,
one.
7, you don't like Smurf cup? What's wrong with you, man?
I'm so happy I didn't take that.
No,
I'm not gonna.
that would have sprayed.
Ask for a flavor in Discord when you got the chance.
No, a favor, not a flavor.
Favor.
It's also, you know what?
Both.
I hate the fact that I called it Smurf gum.
Oh boy.
'Cause
I
it's,
will after stream. I will.
It's also slightly salty in some way.
Shut.
Right?
No, it's tangy, but I know what you mean.
Oh, it is tangy.
It is tangy.
I guess you're right, yeah.
There's like this little thing that you feel right here.
Yeah, I feel it on my tongue, actually.
I feel it mostly in the back, which I also have with a lot of sugar. If there's like a huge chunk of sugar, kind of feels like achy. That's the feeling, but it's definitely tangy.
Yeah.
The longer the chili stays cooking, the better it gets. Yes!
Oh, yeah. I know, right?
But honey, I will, after we finish stream, I'm not gonna walk away.
We're almost done.
We are almost done. We have no chapters left.
Nope.
Even though they want more, but we don't.
Nope.
I haven't had chili in a long while. You could actually eat this one. Normally, when I make chili, I put mushrooms in and the Momo can't have it. But this one doesn't have mushrooms in it. So she can have
mushrooms in chili.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
It's really good.
I never thought of it. I probably wouldn't mind it.
Like, I usually add leek, mushroom, carrots, onions, and if 7 isn't eating, which is rare, bell pepper. In this case, it's just onion and carrot, because I wasn't sure if everyone would like everything. Because it's not just us. I know what you like, I know what 7 likes, but I'm not sure what the other ones like.
So
this is the most basic one.
Another set of guests.
Yes. And then I added 4 types of beans.
Oh, yeah.
I added regular brown beans, white beans, and tomato sauce. The best boys. Black beans and kidney beans. Which the kidney ones are almost spicy. They're not really spicy. Beans! I mean, I would say you could come over, but in this case, with the guests we're getting, I don't think you'd want to.
No. I don't think you would.
Oh, I mean, from the entire group, they are absolutely least problem, but yeah.
Still.
Sounds like an incredible chili without the mushrooms, not gonna lie. It's really good. And there's like a lot of spices. I put paprika powder in, I put chili powder in, I put actual chili spices, like a blend in. I put minced meat herbies in. Yeah, Laura Roche.
Sure.
I like that she wrote lore first, which is a way better way of spelling that.
Yeah, I love that way of spelling that. That's awesome. I love that as a name.
But it's the second one, that's correct. So
it's fine.
It's fine. Anyway, did I say all the spices? I don't remember.
Yes.
I think and garlic powder.
Oh, yeah.
That's the last one I did.
It's a spicy bunch, but there's also cream.
Yes.
So, hell
There's sour cream, creme fraiche. I have tortilla chips, and I'm gonna make rice before. Really good.
So excited.
I don't have guacamole. That's the only.
That's fine. I don't care about guacamole either.
Good.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna miss it. Well, thanks for saying you like it. My phone did it. Oh yeah, that's fair. I didn't think you would write it wrong by accident. I'm making chili.
Yeah.
No. I'm answering no. No, can't send you any of that. But I'll make it with the family at some point. Don't worry. It's actually really, really helpful.
It's one of those bubble wrapped parcels.
In every bubble, one bean. I don't know how I would do that, but it sounds funny.
I just kind of thought of it as a bubble wrap parcel because they are like paper on the outside, but the inside is plastic. It's like a plastic bubble wrapped bag. So just scoop it in there, seal it. Here you go.
I mean, to be fair, I probably
bubble wrap envelope, yeah.
Probably could get away with putting it in a Ziploc baggie.
Yeah.
Freezing it and then sending it.
Freezing it would work.
Yeah.
Coconut milk.
Wait, what? There's an alternative you can also use, works well with curry and chili, which is coconut milk. I actually don't like coconut milk with chili, but I do really like it in curry.
Yeah, I think it fits in curry.
It would work in both, but I prefer it with curry. Can you send a picture at least? That's the next best thing. I will.
Oh, hell yeah.
Those answers I don't know.
You can ask us.
Yeah. To be fair, Frog was actually asking Momo. It says open till 9.
21 hour.
I actually said it right.
Yeah.
Really fast. Actually, time is usually the least of my problems.
If you don't think of it as a calculation. Because like 21.
I do have to calculate.
Would you calculate it as 21 would be minus 12 is the number you need?
No, minus 2 and ditch the 10.
That works.
Like,
so it is kind of...
21 becomes 19/9. So that's
a
stupid way of calculating it, but that's how
21 minus 2 is 19, minus 10 is 9. And that works because that is still minus 2, minus 10 is minus 12. So you just take another step.
That is fair.
You take another step, but you do actually what I said.
But 12 is harder for me than doing 2 first.
Yeah, absolutely. Because it's a 10.
Yeah.
It's a decimal. It makes it easier.
Open in the near future. Oh.
No!
Just send an undisclosed container in a box to DW, invest in a shopping bag, and sealed in a cardboard box. To be fair, beans are explosive. I don't think that's going to go over well.
Oh, it's going to go perfect. If you have the same bean luck as I have, I microwaved my chili.
problems whatsoever. I hate it.
They
Every
were
time.
amazing though.
Every time I do
Oh.
that, it's an issue.
So good.
But I usually just leave it in the bowl of the slow cooker, put the entire bowl in the fridge, and then put it back into the container, put
Yeah.
it back on again, and it's fine. I do actually need to go stir soon.
I really need to go pee.
Let's finish the stream and go do the things we need to do. I did have the best time. I hope everyone else did as well, because this was a really fun
That was a
one.
really good stream. Hell yeah.
Might have been the purpose. Fair. Exploding the bats. No. It was a lot of fun.
Hell yeah.
Thank you guys so much for coming. And we'll see you in about a month.
About a month. Usually is.
Usually three weeks to a month. We'll see. And
For the next 3 chapters.
for the next 3 chapters, yes.
So get hyped
Get
for a month.
Hype. Yes, we did.
Yes, we did. Twice, actually.
So-
Both of us wrote about Flammen Sword.
So he had a wonderful time.
Yeah.
That's the only reason. Okay, cool.
We wrote about a Flammen magician, even.
Yeah.
I did, actually.
Yes, you did.
You were about Shadow Fire.
Elemental mage.
Yes.
Yes.
You had Shadow Fire, which was cool. I really like that.
Well, she had a flaming sword. That was her magic.
No, I mean, the darkness
Yeah.
creeping up, that burning stuff.
I can see that scene in my brain.
Yeah, I can see this entire action scene in my brain. Like everything about this coming up chapters, everything about the coming up chapters, I can just visualize in my
I'm
brain.
so
It's so dope.
Maybe we should do 2 weeks. It's just not gonna
Maybe.
work.
I don't know. I'm not sure.
We'll let you guys know.
Yes.
We're gonna go now.
Yes.
Bye.
Bye bye.